you hear these stories and you know people's lives are being impacted by it, and it's something that happens literally 24 hours a day all over our community, and now it's been happening for decades, to have a little part of that, like who wouldn't want to do that? God allows us to enter into all kinds of places. When people listen to us in their cars, they listen at home, at work. We hear about people literally in prisons at times. The thing I instantly think about when it comes to the Michelle story, she had this chronic illness that they were just trying to figure things out. So every 3 months, she's in this MRI machine. And I still remember sitting in her living room, and she's telling us the story of how she just knew something was going to be different this time. Something wasn't right. They found something. And we got to be there with her. And more importantly, God was there with her, using the radio station for comfort, for hope, for encouragement. And it's the music, it's a word on a blog, it's the relationships that we now have where we're family that are all life-giving to her, but they're life-giving to us too. The stories are the fuel to show up every day. It's the biggest payoff. It's such an incredible thing to see God use the radio station in so many different ways, and sometimes it's something somebody says, it's a way that we wrap our arms around a family in the community. It's those songs where people talk about the right song at just the right time. Those right song, right time stories to me, they're my favorite because there's no way we can fabricate them. I don't know exactly what you need today. I don't know when you're going to be listening exactly, but God does. And I always knew that because we would hear the evidence of it over and over again. But probably the right song, right moment story that is my favorite story actually has to do with me. We've been walking through lots of hard stuff, lots of traumatic stuff. And like a lot of us, I can find myself in a dark corner. And it was one of those days where you just need to go for a drive by yourself. And I just needed to get away and get alone. And I turned the radio off. I remember that when I got in. God, I don't want to hear you right now. And all the thoughts are swirling. I don't know why. At some point I just decided, I was like, oh, fine. I'll just turn this on. And literally it's the beginning of the "O Come to the Altar" song, "Are You Hurting and Broken Within?" I'm trying to decide, am I going to turn this off? And it hit me. I'm like, that's so crazy. I was on a computer a week ago scheduling music, and I had no idea that I was the guy that needed that song at that time. I'm one of thousands, and it matters. It always matters. Because every time we play a song, I have no idea what God's going to do with it.